I thought that I will share with you the topic that is very important for me and for the others. I'm pretty sure you don't need it, but maybe I will give you a tool to explain it to people you work with, how the business works and actually how the companies work. So today, a little bit on examples, I will show you like how it works, how we earn money, how we spend money, what do we do with it. We'll use like chocolate coins. I promise. It's €1, €2. I have more of them here in the box. But I wanted to tell you that I'm really excited that we are here on a railway museum. I grew up on a railway station. This is my dad and my sister. On the station there I spent half of my life. I learned how to cycle there. I learned how to read there, how to calculate stuff. I imagined that I will work in an office and have all of those equipments. And then computers started. And I don't have pens, I don't have notepads, and I don't need it anymore. My notepad is electronic, I need charging everything. But I'm still happy to have it as a background. So I will go within the theme of being on a railway station and the railways. Anyone here ever worked, or your family worked at the railway station or in the railways? Yes, cool, it's more of us. I hope you also had the tickets for free around the world. I hope you did. So I wanted to share with you, and start with a journey, to show you, more or less, and I will use imaginative, currency, but it should be more or less how much it costs in, amounts. So your first day at work. So you're coming to work, and you have this, introduction, right? So you start with this introduction, and it costs a little. There has to be someone that will tell you hello, take you to the room, prepare the room, and so on. Then you have those training sessions. They cost even more, right? So you have this first day of work, then you have this start knowledge transfer with you, so you have even more. This is the money that company just spent on you. First week of your work. You did not get anything. But we started this work, so we should have a salary, right? We did not bring any value yet. None. We are just learning. This is the investment the company did in us. So, this is just an onboarding. We have this first month. It's not yet the rest of the journey, right? So I wanted to share with you, go a little bit step back, before you arrive. And by the way, this is the real photo. I'm sorry for the poor quality. So this is what was used even a few years back. My father was using it. This is his workplace. Not many of you know, but maybe you can see it outside, that the trains don't have a steering wheel. Majority of them don't have it. When you're sitting inside of the train, you just decide when to stop and when to start, and the speed, of course. You can turn on the lights, and sometimes you can tell to the people hello, we are going into Gdańsk, have a nice journey. This is the only things you do as when you are sitting inside. There is a person outside that actually decides if you will go right or left. If you will even have the sign if you should stop or go. And this is the equipment that actually those people use. Real physical stuff that turns the rails back and forward. Interesting, right? A little bit different what we do. We make decisions. So before you do this onboarding, there is tons of stuff that costs. Someone has to start the recruitment process. People are working there. They also would like to have their salary. Also, there is something that is hiring process. We have this health evaluation, at least in Poland. We have this, you need to have your laptop and your tools at the beginning, at least, to know how to check the emails and so on. You should have your desk if you're working in an office, and it would be nice to have a body. So those are the things that are decided before you come. So again, you did not even start it. More money that company spends on it. And the company is not enough. So this is what AI did when I asked for a train, who's the train with a team. So you need to have a team to start the project, right? You did not even start the project yet. And by the way, at the end of my presentation, please come because I don't want to bring this chocolate home to Poland. So everyone welcome, and I have more of it. So this is more or less the cost of the team, look, majority of the team was already working in organization. No onboarding costs, not hiring costs. We already have a team, right? Did not start the project. So we would like to start the project. We would like to arrive at the station. And this is how we do the project start. So we have this, like we set the scope, like build expectations, choose a tool set, collaborate with the rules, and so on and so on and so on. Like often, it's something that our clients don't pay us for. It's an investment. Again. Right? This is something we often do for free for our clients. But let's say we are doing it, we are delivering value, we go with it. We were a perfect team. We knew exactly what we wanted. And you were lucky enough that our client pays and pays on time. So this is the money that it cost us to deliver really, really small project. And this is the money that you earned. Exactly. This is the amount of money that our clients would pay for this work. And when I'm saying this, like I literally check the reporting as I'm like head of testing for pretty small department, a little bit over 100 people. But I was a head of testing for the company that hired like 1,500 testers before. And the statistics were pretty similar, that normally half of what you're getting from the client is what you pay for the people that are working in the project. So half is cost. And when I'm saying cost, I'm saying the salary, the onboarding, the trainings, maybe the desk, sometimes the laptop for a month, not for the whole time. So as you see, plenty of chocolate, right? Exactly doubling it. So this is what the client pays, right? Looks good? Half of it? Looks good or not? We earn half, right? You see this line. And it would be perfect if the story in the company is finished here, right? We earn half of the money, perfect, right? But unfortunately, it's not how business works. So to have a company, and I will tell you from the perspective of a software house, and also product houses, product companies often works in a similar way as well. They just have someone else paying and for a little bit different things. But to do this, you need to prepare the trucks. So to have this project, so again, we are stepping back, you need first to do the branding. And yes, by purpose, I put here my conference brand. And actually, this is the brand book. So almost every event, everything has their own branding, right? So we recognize the names or the logos or the colors of the companies. We think, oh, Lufthansa, something in our head, right? Like when I'm thinking Langosche, I have something in my head, like the clear picture. So this is the branding, exactly. This is the recognition of the company. This is actually building a positive image. And it's also something that builds trust. There are many companies that lost this trust. This is the branding. And branding costs. There are money that you have to spend on it. Money we took from the money we earned, right? It's not all. We need to do the marketing. And this is the real photo of the marketing option, the marketing campaign we had a few years back in Poland, is to put the trucks on a railway. So the idea was, as we are Poland is a country that we transfer a lot east-west, to actually take the trucks, put them on the railway, and just transport it to another border. Pretty brilliant idea, right? Unfortunately, did not work. But the whole marketing behind it was actually to get to know your market, get to know your clients, get to whom and why we are doing it, meet your clients there. And what is the most important there, to build the connection. And I'm sorry to say it, it costs even more than branding. And you're thinking maybe now, why the hell she's talking about it? Because for you to have a project, for you to have a product that you work on, someone did this job. Someone not only had an idea in a head, but actually guaranteed the money for it. And our future, this is why I'm trying to tell you how much it works and what you're doing there. So when you think about it, oh yeah, we did the branding, we know the clients, right? And now we need to do the pre-sales, sales, operations, like security projects. This is what we do. Guess what? Again, right? We have to pay for it. And you know how long it takes? Guess, from the moment we have a client, we already have this first agreement, what they would like to have, like, you know, to the moment that we are starting the real project. Anyone? 3 months? Oh, very, very optimistic. The average within the last 3 companies I worked for was around 8 to 9 months. Average. Sometimes it's 2 years. We have a client that we start conversations 2 years ago. We did not sign the contract yet. 2 years that someone is talking regularly with this client, spending time, building relationship. So we have a contract, and almost a year later, we can start work on it. And we need a team. And unfortunately, it's not the end. So there is this legal compliance, contracts, projects, initiation activities, right? So almost every company either has a legal entity within or something. And it's not only for the clients, it's also for us. Let's say they're a little bit cheaper, unfortunately. So the business engine like we have and understanding the true cost behind it, this is what gives here, right? Do you think I forgot about something? I forgot about us, employees. Salary is not enough. I would like to have my healthcare. I would like to have my contract, permanent contract. And of course, I want someone to take care of my welfare. And I'm not only saying, fruit every Thursday, which is extra cost. I'm saying also the Christmas party. It's coming soon, right? I hope you will have it. It's also salary raises. And many of us struggle right now to find this money for it. So it's also business travel. It's also coming to the conferences. Money, 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 money. And look, we are almost close to what we got. It costs a lot. And each one of us, we would like to have it. And I'm saying it out loud because often from people I work with, I hear, I earn so much money for the company. Why, I'm not getting the salary raise? That's the reason. So to have those projects, to have it, we need to put all of those money into the process, into the other things. And also every party, everything costs. I'm sorry to say it. But it's not only that. We also work in an environment where we have these overheads, let's say it's something that it's not straightforward. So it's one of the things, it's actually the infrastructure, the tools, and compliance. In my office, there was no internet connection for some time. Everyone was running crazy, but we have this support, right? When something is not working, we are going to those ladies or men sitting in a basement, in the office. We ask them for help. We are hiring them. We pay for them. So they take care of the infrastructure. A few years back, with my teams, we had the Slack. Slack just for us. The team was 15 people. You know what was my invoice every month for us, 15 people using Slack? Just Slack, just one of the tools, small one. Over $200. Now calculated 12 months and so on, just Slack, just for communication. So I said I know Teams, it's not the best one, but could we maybe try? It will be for free, please. $200 every month we can spend on different things. So those are the costs that come. So if you're doing development, if you're working with AI now, all of those tools costs in the background. This is the cost that we don't see as employees, straightforward. Those are the costs that your managers see. I know how much money I spend every month on my employees. A little bit over 100. But it's not the end. I'm sorry. To go into future, we need to put investments. We want to go in better trains, faster trains, on time, right? Luxurious, a little bit like the cart from 19th century we have here. We want to have it. And this is the investment in technology and tools. And not the least, but the most important, people. So we are here because we are doing the development, but also hiring people on bench, also putting an investment in like hiring someone that we don't have any work at, again and again. And those are all the things to do it. But you know what is the message, right? The companies exist to earn money. And at the end, they only there on the market. We have jobs, we have salaries every month, as long as they earn money. And it's literally not much that it's left, right? Right now on the market, if you look at the situation, software houses, when they earn money, it's like, I would say, this much, literally, this much money they make. If we put like all the investments, all the tools, all the things that they need to invest in, more or less representation. And of course, I did it in a small scale. And of course, you can be your own boss. You can have your own company without all of those overheads. Yeah, you can. Of course, you can provide transportation services by yourself. You'll have another person that like a client you would take, but then you don't have this branding, marketing, recognition. You're not safe from legal perspective. You cannot hire anyone because you don't have HR department. Like either you're doing it during the weekends and nights. This is how some people start, right? So those are like some of the benefits of having it. So benefits are that like you have the security as an employee. I have, like my salary will be there every month. In case, like I have a permanent contract, so in Poland, I will be good, at least for several months. Like you can scale within the company because all of those people that we pay for, they are helping us. But last but not least, you can focus on your expertise. You don't need to learn law. You don't need to go into like HR. You don't need to do all the other things that other people are doing that you pay them for. And this is actually the biggest transformation that the product and startups are doing. The moment they have to start hiring other people to do things, the CTOs and so on and so on. This is this moment. But I wanted to leave you with something. So it's my advice for you, how you can do it, other than show people. Please show at your companies how it works, more or less on the monies. And please be welcome to come for the chocolates. It's the connecting the dots, what we can do. Because we are employees on the railway, and railway is a huge organism. It's not one station, it's not one person. It's army of people working to make us, put us from point A to point B. So what we can do, it's to get to know how your company and the business works. Think about your company and get to know it, because then you will understand if you will have the salary review or not, if you will have promotion, if you will have a bonus. It all depends on this thing. And to understand how much your company will have and how you can raise your value, it's worth to understand the business, how your company works. Next thing is actually help your peers and others to understand what your client needs. In software houses, if I know that my client needs another team, it means they will pay double or even triple. Looks better, right? So please, I always telling that as we software testers, I think majority of us here, we are the special agents. We are 007. We know what is happening within our clients. This is something that can help us a lot, and we can help us grow within the business. And last but not least, and I think it's obvious for all of us here when we are on a conference, right? Enhance your value. This is something that will help you the most, in your future, to secure your future, your position, and also how it works for you. So I will finish with my own photo, and I think we can find one somewhere here, and tell you, see you soon. Thank you very much. And of course, I'm waiting for questions.
Thank you very much. Oh, you have time left. Okay,
perfect.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What is the reason behind the hiring budget of companies usually being higher than the retention budget?
It's easy. When someone makes a decision to leave the company, and I'm the person that switch jobs every few years, this decision is made. So if someone have idea in their head that they want to leave, even if you stop this person for a month, 6 months, a year, this thought will be there. It's not the employee you will have 100% trust. And I'm sorry to be straightforward here, but this is the truth. Also, like with new people, you have like new ideas, new background, new expertise, and so on. But I wouldn't say it's a 100% sure, like truth for all the companies. I often hear it from my peers as like, oh, Marta, you pay more new employees than you do the old ones. It's like, it's not truth. I have a file with all the salaries. I compare the same people with the same skill set to the people with the same skill set. And then they earn similar. This is my job as a manager. If your manager is not doing that, ask them to do it. This is like every day's managerial work if you have a team and if you have this information.
All right, thank you. Okay, many consumers expect apps for a low cost or free.
Yeah.
Like me, I really do. I hate paying for them. Okay,
well.
I sometimes do, I swear, but I don't like to. Yet development costs remain high. How do companies deal with this and survive?
You need to ask those companies. I'm sorry. But like, look at Duolingo, for example. I use Duolingo. Anyone else is like learning languages?
Which one?
Duolingo.
Oh yeah, sure, me too.
Yeah, yeah, it's many of us, right? You watch commercials there, or you pay? Commercials, right? And this is how they do it. Like right now they have within the commercials that if you pay us, like with this like max plan or something, you're helping us to deliver this app for free for others. This is how Duolingo addressed that right now. There are many apps that are like providing you some basic like things like for free and then pay for extra. We'll make you use it and then like if you want to like schedule appointment or something, pay extra. So this is the ways, but it's from marketing perspective. I think you should find a specialist to do it. But this is, I think, the biggest, in my opinion, some of the things that people that like come up with the ideas of the mobile apps, they don't think about it, how they will monetize this in the future. What is their business model? How they will sell it, to whom? And why the hell people that did not pay for it for a year should pay after a year and not switch to another app?
If companies invest that much money in employees, why are they willing to someone else for more money than raise all the employees' salaries? We get the question, right? So why do you rather invest for more money than just raise old employees' salaries?
You know the favorite answer from the software tester in the pants? So right now I work in corporation and I did a few times more, and there was like the decision how much money and how much budget I have for the salary reviews. It's something that I get from the top. So I'm getting that much, for example, and try to cut it and give everyone fair part, right? So this is for the big companies. Sometimes, not often. Sometimes it's like, you know, it's like, I have to be truth here. Companies want to earn as much as possible. They earn more if you earn less. Reality check here. Like, the companies are to earn money. If they can pay you less, they will. If you don't ask for more, they won't like pay you more. Why they should? If you're happy, everything is good. Why they should? But please remember, if you believe that you should earn more, you should prove what value you bring, how much money you earn. Because often we have a situation, and I think Rob said it yesterday, like, you know, this is your salary, but actually, you earn that much to the company. So this is what the company invests in you. Why the hell they should give you a raise? They shouldn't. Sometimes they do, but like it's because they like you so much, or they believe that in the future you will bring twice as much.
Well, come on, there are scenarios when you're basically earning this much to the company,
yeah,
and you get this much.
Yes,
okay.
They are.
Cool.
Life is unfair, you know.
That's
they told me this
nice.
when I started.
And actually, I think this is a question of the generational differences.
Not only, and gender and country.
Yeah.
The good thing I have, and I will tell you like my secret, I have a group of people from software testing, thank you very much, some of them are here, thank you, that I can come, say like, okay, I'm switching jobs, this is what I will do, this is my CV, this is, you know me, how much I should earn. And they are telling me that much. And I'm okay. And then I'm like, I trust them. They know me. They know what I will do. And then I go to the company and I'm saying this much, and they are saying no. It's like, no, sorry. I will do other things. Plan B, C, D. But build this group. And if you struggle to, if you don't have this information, how much you should earn, there are plenty of people here you can talk from probably your town, your country that like more or less knows how it works. I do it for people in Poland, so like anyone from Poland, welcome.
Why is it that people from Poland are always nice?
Oh no, only those that come here.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Okay. I heard having tests/testers in a project is not cheap. Do you have any problem explaining why you still need it?
Oh, all the time. Someone told me I look young, so thank you very much for that.
You do, very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You are young, no?
No, not that
much. I'm sorry.
So I'm working in a testing for a little bit like over 20 years now. It's fourth time that like we are moving and trying to cut testing. Like fourth time, literally. Fourth time, like, because we don't see the value we bring, all of us knows about it, right? Like when you explaining development, there are lines of code or the product that appears. When you design, like telling about the testing, it's a little bit harder. But why we don't say about the value we bring? Like how much money my company would lose if there wouldn't be testing and we wouldn't test stuff, we wouldn't find a bug, and no one would charge the money. With the mobile apps, if you don't need it, if it's not your bank, you can just like delete it. No one will pay for it. And sometimes, especially with mobile apps, you have one chance to win or die. So this is how I explain value to the clients. And I have testers, not everywhere, or I teach others how to test. It's not easy. This year and last year wasn't easy. The next year won't be easy as well. But in 3 years, I hope it will change.
All right. Again, this junior versus senior. So hire 5 juniors to have a long-term solution to resource problems, but with higher training costs, or 1 senior to solve acute issues.
From my perspective now, none of my clients want juniors. I hired 5 juniors last year, all as an investment. It took me 8 months to take them out from the bench. No one wants juniors now. I'm sorry. Everybody wants brilliant experts that knows how to do everything, knows about quality assurance, knows how to do the generate test automation, how to do performance, security, of course, and pay like this much. Reality, right? This is how it looks like right now. But it's barely anyone on the market, right? That would be like that. So the juniors, I still hired another bench this year, because I believe this is the investment. And even though it will take me a year, I will pay money for it that someone else has to earn for them to stay and just become there. This is the only way how we'll have new people in our industry. If not, I hope we will be retired soon, so no one left.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to answer, and I will need 30 seconds to say this. What's that?
SAS.
SAS. SHOSH. So in SHOSH companies, at some point, QAs are the first victims of layoffs. Product is working fine. No need for QA. What are your thoughts on that?
Not only testers, Agile, everyone around Agile, managers, BAs, we are the first one to cut, but we are the first ones that they will hire when they notice that something will be bad. So I'm counting on very serious bugs on productions, and please cross my fingers with me. And then they will rehire us again. Thank you.
No, thank you.
And chocolate, please come.
Please come for the chocolate, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Marta Firlej. Thank you so very much.